ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2017 Los Angeles.
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. And now a chance to meet the Mets. HR, how do they fight off elimination here on the road?
Well, the key to me in this one, I'm going to throw a cliche at you, Matt. You know I don't use many cliches. I would have to say, have great energy. Play with some enthusiasm. Be excited about playing. And if they do that, man, they carry it through for 9 innings. Look out.
Scott Kazmir will do the pitching with a trip to the World Series on the table. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, his last outing was not one he wants to look back with great pride. He only threw 4 innings, and he got the loss. This is a turnaround game for him. He has to get back on the mound and be able to give his team a chance to win. Well, let's take a look at the Dodgers defense, brought to you by Majestic. And down at first base, Adrian Gonzalez. You know, the one thing I like that he does probably better than any first baseman in baseball is crash on the hitter in a bunt situation. He is convicted. He gets all the way in and dares you to swing. Very aggressive.
Here's Juan Lagares. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off with the Mets, center fielder number 12, Juan Lagares.
And we are underway as the first pitch of Game 6 is swung on and missed for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. And this goes right through him. And how about that to start a game?
Well, you get ahead of the leadoff batter 0-2. Then you give up a base hit 0-2. Not the way you draw it up. He's going to have to figure out a pitch to put guys away, or this will be a short outing for him.
They'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Well, Matt, the interesting thing about Carl, look, pitchers struggle with balls in the corner. They don't like that he makes them throw the ball in the middle of the plate sometimes. But he will call that high pitch. So watch him attack the high pitch and try to get that strike.
1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Taking it in is Puig, and there's your first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Batting third, the left fielder number 52, Yoenis Cespedes.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Dribbled up the line. But that one rolls foul. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Look over by Kazmir. Now the pitch. And he misses there. 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there. The straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at-bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
First offering on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag, and he'll get back in safely. And another snap throw to the bag. Runner back safely. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. And that misses 1-1. 2 out with the man at first. Takes a look at a sinker that stayed up high, but good for strike 2.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Back up the middle. He's got it. On to Forsythe covering, and that ends the inning. So it's a scoreless first inning for Scott Kazmir. And now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. Time now to check out how the hometown Dodgers line up in this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Look, Matt, everybody should be looking at the guy in the 3 spot. Looking at his stats, I was really impressed with the fact that he's hit 4 bombs in his last 10 games. Lately, he's been the guy to watch, and I think he's ready to do some more damage right now.
Jacob deGrom is charged with keeping their hopes alive on the mound here in the League Championship Series. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, he pitched 7 complete innings last game, Matt, so very impressive young man. And now he's got a chance to back that performance up again. Adjusted. And in the outfield, Michael Conforto. He's had to learn how to play on the corners. He was a center fielder in college, but now playing on the corners, he's had to learn all the angles. But it looked like he caught on quick.
And that'll bring in the speedy left-handed hitter Andrew Toles. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Left fielder, Andrew Toles.
A fastball that finds the outside corner. The windup and the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
I don't know about you, Matt, but that pitch right there, that 2-seam fastball, that tells me he might have a pretty good night. It's setting up a lot of things that could be important to his success.
Hard hit ball to second. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the Dodgers get their leadoff hitter on base to kick off the inning.
Well, there's another hit by him here in the postseason. You talk about impact players. This is how you impact the series, the way he's been swinging the bat.
Throw over to first, and a dive, but he's back in. In now is Yasiel Puig as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1.
Man, he's got a good fastball. He showed it off right there. He blew it right by him.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Nobody out, runner on first. And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Here's Corey Seager as he'll take a look at ball 1. First chance for him here with a runner at first and 1 gone. Here it comes, 1-0. A fastball that just misses inside.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
2-0 pitch on the way. And this will be fouled away.
His timing looks good right there, Matt. That's falling up after a fastball. He still was able to get a piece of that breaking ball.
Ready with 2 balls and a strike. And a fastball just a bit high.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Camping under it is Duda, and there are 2 away now. And with 2 away, here's a look at our updated playoff brackets. And the question on everyone's mind is, will we be able to punch our first ticket to the World Series after tonight's ball game? So digging in now, Justin Turner. In previous duels with DeGrom, he's just 1 for 13. Throw over to the bag, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside. The 0-1 on its way. Line drive to left. In there, a base hit.
Another hit in the inning, the second runner on base. Now, look, you have to get to this guy early before he settles in and executes all his pitches. This could be the main inning of the game right here.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Well, he's got himself in a little bit of a jam, but I tell you what, he does as good a job as anybody. First and second, 2 outs. Now watch how he pitches on the corners and tries to get himself out of this.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. And another foul ball. Here's the 0-2. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball one. The 1-2 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Cespedes on the move, and it in fact lands in the corner. Foul.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone. See if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time. See if he chases it again.
He'll try again. 1-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
That is the 4th foul ball of this AB right here. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. In the dirt here. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And this one gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
Next pitch will be number 24 in this long first inning. And that'll miss. It's ball 4, and down to first goes Adrian.
Batting 6th. Catcher.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandon. Certainly a big moment in this game. Bases loaded, tie score. First pitch on its way. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Line drive to center field. Lagares is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands. The bases loaded. Dodgers leave them loaded. We are still scoreless. At the plate, Michael Conforto. He'll start things out against Scott Kazmir as we get the inning underway.
Michael Conforto.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Lifted the other way to left center. Peterson giving chase. And that's the first out of the inning.
Batting 6th. Shortstop. Wilmer Flores.
In now, Wilmer Flores. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Into the windup and the pitch. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1.
Hey, when one of your better pitches is the straight changeup, you can't be afraid to throw it at any count and at any time. And hey, first pitch, if they're going to take it for strike 1, they're going to give it to you. Go ahead and throw it.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Peterson calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out.
Batting 7th. Catcher. Ronald Bell.
Into the box, Ronald Bell. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Leaves a changeup high for a strike.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
1-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center. He's around first, heading for two. And now he'll get into scoring position with two away.
Man, at bats like this make every hitting coach happy. This is what they all preach. Stay inside the ball, stay behind the ball. You can see he lets this one travel deep, then just inside outs this thing off the right center field wall. That's some rare power there and a little bit scary to opposing pitchers.
Here's the third baseman, David Wright, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with two away. The 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Runner in scoring position at second with two down. And that one stayed too low, apparently. His career line against Kazmir, he's gone 2 for 8.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner. 2 out here and a runner at second. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Through an inning and a half, no score on MLB Network. Digging in now, Logan Forsythe. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Logan Forsythe.
And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1.
Two things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
Reached for and popped into the air back behind second. And Walker will put this one away for route number 1.
Batting 8th, center fielder, Jock Peterson.
Into the box now, Jock Peterson. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And a neck-high fastball that time. Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Into the box now, Scott Kazmir. As he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball 1.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Takes a look at a fastball down the middle for strike number 2.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
One and two, here it comes. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
Bottom of the second here with no score. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Dodgers down in order. We'll move to the third with no score. Now at the plate, Jacob deGrom. 9-1-2 due up.
Jacob deGrom.
Into the windup and the pitch. A tough sinker on the inside corner. The windup and the 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Well, he doubled up on that slider, so that tells me he's really feeling it at this point in the game. Good chance we'll see a heavy dose of that slider as this start continues.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, one away.
He's looked great on the bump the first few innings of this game, and I think his ability to change speeds effectively has been a big reason why. That was a good change of speed for the strikeout there, and I've seen a lot of hitters look pretty off with their timing so far.
Standing in now, Juan Lagares. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball one. A base hit in his first trip. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Hit back up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a one-out hit.
Oh, the old CNI base hit. The changeup's down. The batter goes down to get it and still finds a hole to put it through. Good pitch. Better hitting.
Here's Neil Walker. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. And he'll snap one over to first. Runner's back. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Line to the right side, and that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Well, now you got two runners on with one out early in the game. This guy's a good pitcher. You got to get the good guys early before he settles in.
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Comes set with the 0-1. And this is high, a ball and a strike.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with two guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Two balls and a strike. Here it is. Heavy sinker just stayed inside.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
Has a look. Now the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Waiting on at his toes. 2 down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Lucas Duda.
Here's Lucas Duda now. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. A 1 pitch on its way. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
He's pitching him with the respect of the power hitting left-hander that he is. If you're going to beat me, you're going to beat me the opposite direction. I like the strategy.
Has a look. Now the pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a tough take on an inside sinker that just missed for ball 3.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here. So whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. 2 left for the Mets. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Andrew Toles. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike 1. Now here's the pitch. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw just does get him at first as he was really moving that time.
The right fielder, number 66, Yasiel Puig.
Digging in to try it again. Yasiel Puig looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Fastball called strike. 1-2.
He's really throwing the ball well in this game, and the thing to me that stands out is that two-seamer. He's got great movement, and he's keeping hitters off balance with it.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
This is pulled into right, but a little unlucky there as it's hit right to him in right field for the final out of the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. With Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Michael Conforto digs into the left-handed side of the batter's box to start things out. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Still all zeros in the run column here in the fourth inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Forsythe backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out.
Up next for the Mets, shortstop, Wilmer Flores.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Wilmer Flores comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. 50th pitch of the game on its way. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. 2-0 pitch on the way. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw to first gets him, so Kazmir's looking good to start the inning.
Now batting, catcher, Ronald Bell.
Ready for another chance, Ronald Bell. Into the windup and the pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Sliced hard on the ground. Nice slide and stop by Forsythe. And give it up on a phenomenal play to retire the side. Mets go down 1-2-3. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. So stepping in, Justin Turner. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Number 10.
First offering on its way. Tough slider down low for a strike. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Line foul into the seats over the Dodger dugout. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball.
I like the call for the 2-strike changeup. You got to make a better pitch. He got away with one right there.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number one.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Here's Adrian now, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. He drew a base on balls his first time up. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. The pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Lagares is giving chase. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Number 9, Yasmani Grandal.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
You know what I've been impressed with? He's really used that fastball to his advantage, and he's recognized the fact he's throwing it by people. So he's continued to dominate with that heater and not check off of it much.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. No runs, 2 hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. And that misses. 2-1.
What we're seeing here is a guy getting pitched to very carefully. It doesn't matter that there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's a threat to score even when he's standing in the batter's box.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Bell will put this one away, and the side is retired. Former cover boy David Wright leads things off when we come back. Through 4, still tied, 0-0.
Leading off with the Mets, third baseman, number 5, David Wright.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And the changeup is way low that time. Here it comes. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
That's an interesting pitch right there. Let's see if that throws him off a little bit. He's been on a pretty good roll. He can't let it upset him. Just get back in the groove right here.
The 2-0 home to right. Takes this the other way to right. Puig is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
In now, Jacob deGrom. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate, and he's doing that in this game.
A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
Well, that'll get your head shaking at the plate. That's a pitch he hasn't used much in this game. Now he throws that for us, cover them all.
And a minimum effort at bat that time as the pitch is taken for a strike 3 called, and he'll go back to focusing on pitching instead. 2 away now.
Number 12, Juan Lagares.
Here's Juan Lagares. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2 on this hitter after having 2 quick outs. Nice job.
No runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw will go to Adrian at first, and with it, the side is retired. Down in order go the Mets. Halfway home, still no score. Striding in once again, Logan Forsythe. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Second baseman, Logan Forsythe.
Into the windup and the pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And this is fouled back and out of play. Now another 1-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
Here's Jock Peterson now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled straight back. 1 out, nobody on. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
That was an ugly swing, and that's indicative of how they've been swinging the bat today. They just have not looked like they're picking the ball up at all. He's just dominating them.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
The great equalizer, the changeup. That was a really good job of getting him to offer at that one out of the zone, and it was all set up by the fact that he got ahead in the count and forced the hitter to have to protect. That's the name of the game.
Into the box, Scott Kazmir, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
You know, Matt, he's having great success, but I can't say it's because of the first pitch strike. Now, that's over 60% of the time he's throwing that for a strike, but usually to have this kind of success, you would think the ratio would be much higher.
This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He sure does. It's a baker's dozen. 13 in a row he's set down now, and the side is retired. Dodgers down in order. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Here's Neil Walker. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Second baseman, Neil Walker.
Here's the first pitch to him. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed.
Right here, he's looking to get himself into a good hitter's count so he can take a rip and maybe give his team the lead. He certainly has the power.
Walker waits on the 1-0. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Walker lays off there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
Well, he's been throwing the ball pretty well so far, but right here, 3 balls to the leadoff guy to maybe get them a chance to get them going. He's just got to come back, make them swing the bat. I'd rather see him earn his way on the base by swinging the bat instead of a walk.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The left fielder, number 52, Yoenis Cespedes.
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Ball 2 now.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
Falling behind 3-0 to the wrong guy right here. You don't want to mess around with him. You know he's going to have the green light. If you throw one inside, he still might turn and burn.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
Here's Lucas Duda now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Ball 2.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second. I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Look over by Kazmir. Now the pitch. Swinging on 2-0, and it's chopped foul at the plate. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Stepping in now, Michael Conforto. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here it comes, 1-0. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Well, that pitch wasn't even close, and now that was an easy take. Now he's locked in. You're sitting there 2-0. Get real specific. Make him throw you your pitch.
The 2-0 pitch. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
The batter,
Hey,
number
they
4.
teach kids the same thing they teach pros here. When the ball is coming in tight like that, you don't open yourself up to it. You turn your back and absorb the blow. The thunk sounds a lot worse than it hurts. At least that's what they say.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Standing in now, Wilmer Flores. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. No hits to this point. 1-0 count. Here it is. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. A swing, and it's popped in the air back behind first. Gonzalez onto the grass. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th, and we still have no score. Ready once again, Andrew Toles. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Left fielder, Andrew Toles.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Grounded, foul. The windup and the 0-1. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a ball sprayed fouled into the seats near third.
Oh, man, I think he thought he's going to get another breaker ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has
right
wheels,
fielder,
right?
number
All he wants to
66.
do is get on base and take advantage
Puig.
of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
In now is Yasiel Puig. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Here it comes on 1-1. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
1 out, nobody on. Swing and a looper to left. Cespedes over to his right. 2 gone.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Corey Seager.
Here's Corey Seager. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. First pitch on its way. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
That's a big pitch right there. Could change that bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, That first pitch, strike one, is so important as to who's going to control this at bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. 2 out, nobody on. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Hit hard on the ground to second. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. And the 2-out base hit will bring in Justin Turner to bat next.
Well, that's a big hit right there. You know, his pitch limit is getting up there. Now you get the 2-out single. That forces that manager to start thinking a little bit. If he throws another 10 pitches, we might see him exit this game.
Played for a ball, 1-0. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. One and 0 pitch on the way. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Has a look, now the pitch. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Dodgers leave 1. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Back here at Dodger Stadium. Game 6 moves on to the 7th inning now, but before we start, let's call on our game summary to show you how we got here. Striding in once again, Ronald Bell. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. That's wide, 2-0. Two and 0 pitch on the way. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, knowing the threat this guy poses if he gets on base, I think the next pitch should be a challenge pitch. You don't want to give guys that can run a free chance to cause havoc out there, especially the leadoff guy.
And that one right down Main Street. Squared that one up just a little late. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. So it's an inning opening single to kick off their half of the 7th.
Well, we've always known this guy was a good hitter. You knew he was going to come out of it eventually. Here's another multi-hit game. It's not one hit that gets you out of it, but the multi-hit game. Maybe this is the signs of things to come.
And now some action in that Dodger bullpen as a left-hander has begun to get loose. Here's the third baseman, David Wright. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. There goes the runner. Pitch inside. The throw.
Got him.
The tag from Forsythe, and they get him at second base.
Hey, not every catcher can make that throw, so that was pretty special. Benito Santiago made throwing from his knees famous when he was playing, but it's a really tough one to pull off. That's a long throw without any legs underneath you, so hats off to him on that one.
Here's the 3-0 pitch. And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Well, when you've been out there as long as he has, you have to expect to lose a little precision in your location. He's up over 90 pitches now, so he might be starting to tire a little bit. Something to keep an eye on.
Here comes the Dodger manager making his way toward the mound. And that's going to spell the end of the evening for Scott Kazmir. He'll depart with our score tied, and he'll still be accountable for the runner at first, and the best he can do is a no decision in this one.
That's pretty good.
Your attention, please. Now
so they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Jacob deGrom will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. Now a bunt attempt here, and they'll just tag him out along the first base line.
Hey, sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
Into the box now, Juan Lagares, as he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Here it comes, 1-0. Fly ball out toward left center field. Falling for it, hold, and the inning is over. Dodger bullpen does its job. Bottom of the 7th inning upcoming in L.A. Get up and stretch, and we still have no score. Ready for another shot now. Adrian Gonzalez. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Gonzalez.
First pitch on its way. Right over the middle, knee high.
Well, that's another first pitch strike right there. Now he's over 70% so far in this game. First pitch strike to hitters. That's why he's deep in the game right now.
A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. And that's going to be a base hit. So the possible go-ahead run is on here to start the home half of the 7th. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
The batter, catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. Stepping in now, Yasmani Grandal. as the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here's the pitch, and this will be fouled away.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
Go ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. In the dirt here. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. From the belt, kicks and deals, and a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. Sent on the ground out to second. Walker's got it, and he's retired, 1 away.
Well, good fundamental baseball might just win him this ball game. They had the go-ahead run at second base, so this guy knows exactly what he has to do. Just a simple ground ball to the right side gets that guy to third, and now all sorts of ways to take the lead.
Into the box, Logan Forsythe, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Just a bit high that time as he misses third ball.
Well, that's a tempting pitch right there. You get that runner on third base. You're looking for something to drive. You want the ball up. But it was a good layoff. Not the pitch you definitely wanted to hit, but it was tempting, no doubt.
Ready with the 1-1. And this is going to be a foul ball. Go ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Catch is made near the line. Here comes the runner from third.
Oh my God.
But it is not in time as they take the lead here in the late going.
Hey, putting together good at-bats late in the games can really help out. And how about this sac fly right here? Good at-bat that leads to his team getting the lead here in the late innings.
Digging in to try it again, Jock Peterson. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. First offering on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago, so now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
Here comes the 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Mets nothing. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Sergio Romo will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Franklin Gutierrez is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting ninth now on the double switch.
Number 28, Franklin.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Neil Walker. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats, foul. Swing and a miss as Walker's in a hole here. No balls and 2 strikes. Now the pitch. Got him swinging in the dirt. Grandal has it. He'll throw down to first, 1 away.
The left fielder, number 50.
Very tight ball game so far. 1-0 the score as we take a look at our starter comparison, and both guys have given excellent performances to this point. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. Head-to-head numbers against Sergio Romo. Hitless in 3 at-bats. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The 0-1 pitch. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Here's the pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. It's been the kind of game we've come to expect here at Dodger Stadium over the years as you check the line score. Pitching, defense, and not a whole lot of offense to this point. Digging in once again, Lucas Duda. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. He's set. Here it comes. Hit hard down the line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. He takes the turn and heads for second. And hold all tickets now as the tying run gets into scoring position with a 2-out double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of role they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
So digging in now, Michael Conforto. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And he misses again, 2-0.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching it.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. And this one will be out of play off to the left. And the pitch on 2-1. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Grandal waits on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. We'll see Franklin Gutierrez here on the other side. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Mets nothing. Eric Goodell is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 62, Eric Goodell.
Rene Rivera is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base.
Rene Rivera.
Here's Franklin Gutierrez. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago.
Franklin Gutierrez.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Ready with the 0-1. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Ready for another chance? Andrew Toles. He went down on strikes last time up. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
You know what? That ball's right down the middle. I think he was taking first pitch, just really trying to measure it.
Here's the pitch. Late swing and a ball line fouled into the seats past the third base dugout. The 0-2 delivery. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
And now is Yasiel Puig. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. And here's a curveball that just about got away as it misses inside for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he looks at a curveball that falls in 1-1.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
1-1. Here it is. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. A nighttime shot of the sprawling city of Los Angeles. We're back on MLB Network. Kenley Jansen comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Leading off for the Mets, shortstop, Wilmer Flores.
Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball one. The 1-0. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Swing and a liner, but foul. Now the 1-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Ready with another two-strike offering. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1.
Up next for the Mets, Catherine, Ronald.
Digging in and looking for more, Ronald Bell. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Here's the first pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. The 1-0. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. 1 out, nobody on. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Now the 2-1. Took a good cut that time, but comes up empty. 2-2.
Tell you what, man, he looks locked in to me. You know, I played with a guy named Larry Milburn. He said he looks hitterish. You see that swing right there? I know he missed it, but he was on it.
Here's the 2-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Digging in, David Wright. And their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. 2 out, nobody on. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. A sold-out crowd, 56,000 strong at the start, all up in L.A. And a good 0-2 pitch there, but Wright able to lay off to make it a ball and 2 strikes. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes.
Come on, Cookie.
Hit down the line at first. Ready with another 2-strike offering. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Gutierrez racing back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
And if you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight, so they lived to fight some more.
Curtis Granderson will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Curtis Granderson.
I mean, it wouldn't be this season, huh?
And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. The 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Career matchup numbers against Kenley Jansen. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Ball 2. Here's the 2-2 pitch. He struck him out, and that'll do it as they've won this series, so they'll move on.
There it is. Oh my God. Finally.
Well, they've taken care of business to be the best team in the National League. Now it's time to see if they can become the best in the entire game. Celebrate tonight, and the World Series is next. Congrats to the NL champs.
Well, sometimes that defining moment of the game is the ending. He came in and erased any hope the opposition may have had, and for that, he's our top player of the game.
You know, being a closer is a pressure-packed, tough job to have. So
guys,
when you go out there and dominate like he just did, it's definitely worth celebrating.
Good night.
For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching the National League Championship Series.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers. 1 run, 4 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Mets,